Hello everyone, and welcome to this month's YA Book Talk. Today I will be sharing with you scary books that take place during winter. First up is Trapped by Michael Northrop. 15-year-old Scotty Weems is one of the 7 students and 1 teacher who are left at Tatawa Regional High School during one of the worst winter storms in history. Why is Scotty still at school when the rest of his classmates were dismissed at 1? Well, it turns out that he was hanging out with his friend Jason while he worked on his go-kart, while no one else was in metal shop. Now it's 4 o'clock, and he was supposed to catch a ride with Jason's dad, whose truck has 4-wheel drive. But he has yet to show up. At first, Scotty seemed more annoyed that his basketball game was canceled, but now the snow is coming down in drifts, and Mr. Gossel has left to find help and hasn't come back. Now all 7 are snowed in at their school, and nobody seems to know that they're there. Will help arrive before the power goes out or the roof caves in? Well, you're going to have to read Trapped to find out. Next is 10 by Gretchen McNeil. Best friends Minnie and Meg are invited to a private house party on remote Henry Island over the President's Day weekend by one of the most popular girls in their high school. The house will be fully stocked with no parents around. The girls will be completely on their own and free to do whatever they want. What could possibly go wrong? Well, almost everything. When all 10 guests sit down to watch a DVD that ends with an ominous message, the murders start soon after. Will Minnie and Meg survive the weekend? Will anyone survive the weekend? Well, you'll have to read 10 to find out. For those of you who are murder mystery fans, you'll find that the plot is an homage to Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None. My third book is 5 Total Strangers by Natalie D. Richards. 18-year-old Mira is on her way to spend winter break with her mother in Pittsburgh on Christmas Eve when her layover in New Jersey is canceled because of a huge blizzard. Initially, Mira is prepared to hunker down to spend the night in the airport, but then she bumps into Harper, her seatmate from her doomed flight. Harper has just rented a car and is driving in the direction that Mira needs to go. She invites Mira along for the ride, and against her better judgment, Mira agrees to accompany her. Unbeknownst to Mira, Harper has invited 3 other people whom Harper knows but are complete strangers to Mira. Mira soon learns that the ensuing snowstorm is the least of her worries when she realizes that one person in their car is not who they seem and is up to something nefarious. Will Mira make it to her mother's house in one piece? You'll have to read 5 Total Strangers to find out. My last book is I Am Still Alive by Kate Alice Marshall. Several months ago, 16-year-old Jess, who was born with the name Sequoia, lost her mom in a car accident. She survived, but with injuries to her right leg and scars on her face. Because of her mother's death, Jess is sent away to Alaska to live with her dad, whom she hasn't seen since she was 4. Well, her dad doesn't actually live in Alaska, but in the remote woods of northwest Canada. Why would her dad want to keep the location of his actual home secret? Jess finds out, almost too late, that her father has shady dealings that he'd very much like to keep in the past. Unfortunately, his past comes back to haunt him when 2 criminals come knocking on his door and subsequently kill him and burn his cabin down. Jess is left alone to face the impending winter with just a couple of supplies, some survivalist skills her father taught her before he died, and his wolf dog Bo. Will she be able to survive a Canadian winter on her own? Will she be able to get help in the middle of nowhere? Will she avenge her father's death? You'll have to read I Am Still Alive to find out. All 4 books are available to check out from the Young Adult Department, which is located on the 2nd floor of the Allentown Public Library. Thanks for watching, and join me next time for another YA Book Talk. Happy holidays!